She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my brain. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. After a while, I started feeling kind of strange, a trembling in my arms, feeling woozy in my brain. She said right there next to me, what is drinking that drink?
Shall be with you alongside Chris Singleton. It's been a scorcher here today, Singy, and still in the 90s right now as we get close to first pitch.
These players are just hoping that some little breeze will come through to cool you off. Most times after a hot day, it cools down at night. But for it to maintain this type of temperature, there can be some good and there can be some bad.
Buddy, can you point the fan towards me a little bit more?
Sure, man, I got you.
It's the New York Yankees going up against the Cincinnati Reds. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway on the hill for the Reds, Nick Lodolo.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Paul Goldschmidt, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That one misses, and it's 2-0. That missed by a lot. And that's ball three. Swinging a foul out of play. And that one in the air center field. Friedel sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's one down. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Cody Bellinger in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Lodolo in his fourth year, he features a four-seam fastball, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Next pitch misses way outside. One out, base is empty. That one misses. Ball three. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's Aaron Judge at the dish. His 2024 season, ridiculous. He became the first player in 20 years to finish with a slugging percentage over .700.
Yeah, the last American League player to slug .700 was Mark McGwire, and Judge was the first Yankee to do it since Mickey Mantle.
Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. pitch. And that misses as well. Bellinger, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And Judge spoils that one. Splits the plate, and it's 3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. That one misses, and it's 1-0. And there's a ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch.
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do. Need a big strikeout here.
One down, runners at second and third. And now 3-1.
3-1.
And that one is lifted in the air. Friedel sizes this one up, drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Yankees.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, batting over 300 so far this month.
Way outside,
ball,
ball 1. And another ball. And that's downstairs and outside.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count. Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Runner at second, 2 down. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Lifted in the air, right field. Fraley under it. Squeezes it. And that is that. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. Yankees 1 and the Reds 0. Back here with my pal Siggy. Today's starting pitcher, Allan Winans. What do you have on him?
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Bottom of the first. And now the center fielder, T.J. Friedel.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. that one deep left field and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. Home run number 10 on the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
Waste no time there. It's solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 4-1. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
And now it's Gavin Lux.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Lays down a bunt to the right side and a foul ball.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning. Well, clear game plan coming in this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, and it looks like they're on their way to doing that. Get into the bullpen a little bit early. Could be a great offensive day.
He's safe on with a bunt single. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Runner at first with no outs here. And it's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Here's Jose Trevino. Bunting, and he pops it up.
Infield fly rule in effect.
Here's the lineup for the Reds. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, TJ Friedl.
And boom, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score, man. I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
Trying to move the runners over. And he barehands it. Off balance feed, there's one. And that's all they'll get.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Digging in, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Puts a bunt down. LeMahieu. Over to first. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Top of the second, stepping in, Anthony Volpe.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Lodolo back to work. Ball one there. The shortstop takes the ball. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
2-0. And another ball. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Misses again, 5 in a row. Volpe aboard here at first with nobody out. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And now a man into scoring position.
Looked like that four-seamer just kept rising on him, and he couldn't get the mid up in time to catch it. Kind of makes me wonder if that was a cross-up or maybe just way more run than he was expecting. Either way, should have had it.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. This one popped up right side. McLean makes the grab, one down.
Batting 8th, second baseman DJ LeMahieu.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. First offering misses badly for ball one. That one missed. Runner breaks for third. Ball misses. And the throw, he's out at third.
Is this redemption for my soul?
Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. 2 out, space is empty.
Count is full.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Jason Dominguez, the next to hit, takes outside. Oh, he hit him.
Take your base.
And that got him pretty flush.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the Yankee order, and stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. Fly to center his first time. And ball 1. Two on, 2 outs.
2-0's the count.
That one not close. And it's 3-0. Cody Bellinger waiting to hit for the Yankees. There's a strike.
Oh, it might be a night game, but it's pretty hot out there. I don't have to tell you, partner, you're sweating pretty good over there. Makes this long inning that he's grinding through out there a little extra taxi.
Friedel brings it in, and that is that. Yanks strand a pair, and they trail it 4-1. Back here in Cincinnati, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedel. There's a swing and a drive. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. And they add a run. It's 5-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And the batter now, Matt McClain, gets the bunt down the right side. He takes it on his own, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Ellie De La Cruz. He's lucky he didn't have to cough up part of his salary to Hunter Green earlier this year, Singy.
You know, Boog, the Padres never invested in a player the way they did with Machado. Manny signed the biggest free agent contract.
That one is absolutely belted, and it's off the wall but foul.
And what better place to grow roots than here in San Diego? Machado lives on Coronado across the bay from this very stadium. And you know what? He could see Petco Park from his living room.
That one ripped. Over the bullpen and out of here. Home run. That one felt good. Second home run of the inning for them. And they tack one on the board. It's 6-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered here in this one. Dives, and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time, though. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. Wow, Singy, what a throw. We got to take another look at it, but this time with the numbers from StatCast.
Yeah, Boog, that's about as good as it gets. You'll see the hardest throwing infielders reach 90+ on throws across the diamond, so he's pretty much right there with the best infield arms in the game. That was a rocket of a throw right there.
So up next, Gavin Lux. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Goldie. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, on to the 3rd inning. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And first offering is fouled off. Bellinger's dad won a couple of World Series rings in 1999 and 2000. Clay was a backup infielder with the New York Yankees.
1-1.
And the next pitch is way outside. In the 2023 season, Cody's dad, Clay, made a trip to Wrigley Field and sat in the right field bleachers to watch his son play. That's kind of cool. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Aaron Judge at the plate. Walked his first time. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too.
0-1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Bellinger gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that's down and away. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Drilled out towards left center field. Back there. And gone. He made him pay for that one. And they cut into the lead. It's 6-3. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch, not close.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And there's a ball. Lodolo. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up. That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Man at first, nobody out. Now the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's 0 for 1. And that's outside. No strikes. Nobody out. Runner at first. And another ball.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Way outside, straight to the backstop. Stanton into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Pumps in a strike, and now
3-1.
3-1 the count. In the air, foul off first. Steer makes the grab, and there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So digging in, Anthony Volpe. He reached out a walk his first time. Not even
1-0.
close there. And that's ball one. One out and a runner at second. The shortstop takes the ball.
Rio.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back. That's back some more. Going, gone. A two-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-5.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Austin Wells. Outside. Ball one.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
One down, base is empty. Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-0. Lodolo. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Now fly ball to right center. Friedel under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's two down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. That one way outside. 1-0.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That misses the zone. Yeah, that's ball two. That one missed. Two down, nobody on. Swung on, popped up on the infield. De La Cruz. He's got it, and that is out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. Back after this on the show.
Keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until
And we're back, set for the bottom of the third. And now the DH, Tyler Stevenson. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Into the top deck and out of here. Home run. And they boost their lead. It's 7-5. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate, here it is, watch it, I'm going to jog around the bases.
Jose Trevino, the next to hit for the Reds. And he pops up the bunt. And he makes the catch. One down. So up next, Jake Fraley. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Bunts it in the air. Winans hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting third baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's long gone. A solo shot. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add to the lead. It's 8-5.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Allan Winans departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Will Warren.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So the batting order turns over. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. Strike one.
0-1.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of the third. Puts a bunt down. Goldie, the flip, and very nicely done for the out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now an 8-5 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And another ball. Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. And a foul ball. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Goldie in his 14th season, 37 years young. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Lodolo winds and deals.
2-0.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly. That
one misses, and now 3-0. Dominguez on at first, nobody out. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
I know swinging at a 3-0 pitch can be debated, but at the end of the day, it's a hitter's count. You know a strike is coming, so why not take advantage and attack the pitch? That was a good piece of hitting, and it paid off with the base hit.
Bellinger up to hit.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Oh, right to the backstop. Both runners move up, 2 in scoring position now, and that takes away the double play.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out, so this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
Two and 0.
Two runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Oh, and this one gets away. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Aaron Judge on deck for the Yankees. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And fouled off. The 3-1. Fought off foul. Base runners at second and third here. No outs. In the air, right side. Fraley should have it. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder Aaron Judge.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's already homered in this game. And ball one
no
to Judge.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. And there's a
2-0
ball.
to count.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. That's a strike. Second and third, one away. Top half of inning number 4. This to third. Sends it across to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Andrew Abbott, ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Here's Stanton now.
Designated hitter Giancarlo Stanton.
Treat a woman like a queen. When you find the one you love, you gotta love her faithfully. So that's what I did.
And the first offering is not close.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
That one outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
And there's a strike to Giancarlo Stanton. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
First and second, 2 outs. And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Fastball is outside. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And another ball. Anthony Volpe would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that's the 3rd out. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. And midway in the 4th, it's the Reds 8 and the Yankees 6. Back here in Cincinnati, now it's going to be Matt McClain. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit. Well, these Reds really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Bellinger hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
Trying to move him over here. No look flip to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
This couldn't have played out any better on offense. They were trying to trade it out to move the runner into scoring position, but instead they just couldn't make the play on defense. You really need to get it out there.
First and second, 1 out. Lux now at the plate. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And he lays one down the left side. Wide throw, and it gets away. And he's going to make it up to second base, as that's a two-base error. So two in scoring position with one out. Next to hit, Tyler Stevenson. A bunt, and it's popped up. That's the second out. Jose Trevino, the next to hit for the Reds.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Second and third, two down. A bunt, and it's popped up. And that is the inning. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. We're headed to the fifth. It's the Reds 9 and the Yankees 6. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Abbott back to work. The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And that's outside. That one not close. And that's ball three. And there's the automatic. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Man at first, Austin Wells will hit next. First pitch, not close. And another ball.
Runner.
There goes the runner. There's a ball. Throw. Save. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the fifth.
Let's go, King.
And ball four, two aboard.
And he reluctantly takes his walk.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman DJ LeMahieu.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. LeMahieu, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Two walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That misses. And the count now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That missed by a lot. And now 3-0. Volpe, the runner at third. Wells on at first with nobody out. This to third. The turn by McLean at second. And a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. And the first offering is not close. Two outs.
2-0.
Not even close there. 3 balls, no strikes. Paul Goldschmidt waiting to hit for the Yankees. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 3. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. Fastball is outside. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Cody Bellinger in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Next offering is foul back.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
First and second, 2 outs. And up next for New York, Cody Bellinger. And that's in for a strike. First and second, 2 down. That one misses.
1-1.
And it's a ball and a strike. And that one gets past the catcher. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
And that one way outside. 3-1. And that is out of play. And that'll load the bases.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
2 outs, bases full. It's Aaron Judge now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
1 ball, no
First
strikes.
offering misses badly for ball 1. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Next offering
3-1.
way off the plate.
Bases loaded here. If he walks them, probably not the worst thing, because the alternative could be a grand slam.
And now a full count. So all 3 runners will be off with a full count pitch with 2 away.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie this ball game up. Maybe even take the lead if they can get something deep into the gap in the outfield.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that's the 3rd out. So they get 1 but end up leaving the bases loaded. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 9 and the Yankees 7. Back here at Great American Ballpark, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Jake Fraley. Glove side, but it gets through.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So man aboard. In now for the Reds, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it's gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 11-7.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Will Warren out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher for the Yankees, Mark Leiter Jr.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Now, TJ Friedl. Bunting for a hit. And a foul ball.
Well, these Reds, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Up next for the Reds, second baseman, Matt McClain.
Now the number 2 hitter, Matt McClain. Bunts it towards the mound. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Reds, shortstop, Ellie.
2 down, bases empty. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. That one ripped. Out of here. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 12-7.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Steer stands in now and watches strike one. Bunting, and he pops it up. Over to Goldie, and the inning is over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We're through 5. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. Top 6. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Ball 1, no strikes. Outside. And another ball. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He sends one out the opposite way. It's 12-8.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Now the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And the 1-0. And that's outside. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That missed by a lot. 3-0. And he hits a ground ball right side. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. That one not close. Ball 1.
Two no's the count.
That one missed.
3-0.
Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
2 outs, base is empty. Austin Wells getting ready to hit. Way outside, and that's ball 1. And that's outside. That's outside.
3-0.
Ball 3. Up the middle, McLean. Jump throw, and they get the out. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Well, we go bottom 6, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Gavin Lux. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Movement in the Yankees pen, Fernando Cruz preparing to come on if needed. Loaisiga also throwing. Line drive, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And now Tyler Stevenson. That one ripped. Gone. He'll touch them all. His second home run of the game. It's 13-8.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers, and they add on. It's 14-8. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Mark Leiter Jr. is done, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. JT Brubaker gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. One down, and now the right fielder, Jake Fraley. Drops a bunt down the first base side. And they put the tag on him for the out.
Now batting third baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand.
Next for Cincinnati, Christian Encarnacion Strand. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Puts a bunt down. LeMahieu whips it to first. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We're through 6 full. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the
1-0.
ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated? Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time.
2-0.
And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all. And everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Now batting left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. First
1-0.
pitch, not close. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
And another
3-0.
ball. And there's ball 4.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even
First
close.
baseman, Paul
Here is Goldschmidt. That
One
one
ball, no
misses.
strikes.
That's 5 straight. And there's a
Ball.
ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that
3-0.
misses as well. Man at first, one away. Right through there for a strike.
You got a full count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Cody.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. That one outside.
1-0.
And that's ball 1. Way outside, and it gets away. Both runners move up on the wild pitch, and the double play is no longer in order. Second and third, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
3-0.
And that's downstairs and outside. Next
Yeah.
offering is in for a strike.
3-1.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark.
Swing and a ball popped up. Steer snags it for the second out.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Judge
1-0.
stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Not even
2-0
close there. And that's ball 2. That one
ball.
missed. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. Popped up. Trevino under it. Makes the catch. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, TJ Friedl. Brubaker, 31 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. A massive home run. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 15-8. Siggy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. Gets the bunt down the right side. Over to Goldie. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a double, 4th hit of the night for him.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Man at second with 1 away. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. And he pops up the bunt. Makes the catch for the out. Now the left fielder, Gavin Lux.
We just saw another really good swing in that last at bat. It didn't result in a hit, but those types of cuts are the reason why they're playing with the lead right now.
And that bunted towards third. Zips it across, inning over, and it could have been worse. One for the Reds on the homer. We look ahead to inning number 8. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Cincinnati, we're in the top of the 8th. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Abbott back to work. Not close with that one. 1-0. And there's a ball. That one not close. And now 3-0. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. And the first offering is not close. Stanton aboard here at first with nobody out. That misses the zone. Ball 2. Way outside, straight to the backstop. Stanton into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. And there's the automatic. Runner at second, nobody out. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
Full count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, shortstop, Anthony
And now the
Volpe.
shortstop, Anthony Volpe. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Man, this has been impressive. Just now getting to 100 pitches as we start this 8th inning. He's given them a lot of length, and we'll see just how much longer they'll let him go.
That missed by a lot. Now 2-0.
Ball. 3-0.
High fly ball out towards left field. Lux ranging back and out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they slice into the lead. It's 15-11. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now at the plate, Austin Wells.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I get the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Friedel. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. The Yankees looking to rally. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. That misses,
1 ball, no strikes.
And that is ball 1. That one missed. And there's a ball. Slice down the right side. The pitch to LeMahieu. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting, left fielder,
Runner on at
Jason
first with one
Dominguez.
gone. Jason Dominguez now at the plate.
Now, these guys definitely
1-0.
looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to
2-0
getting
to
back
count.
into this ball game.
Still only one out here in the inning. And another
3-0.
ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Next
Yeah.
offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
2 on, 1 out. And next for New York, Paul Goldschmidt. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. That
1-0.
misses the zone. Ball 1.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
2-0.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Not even
3-0.
close there. And that's ball 3. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. 1 out. Runners at first and second. High fly ball down the left field line. Lux gets under it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And here comes Bellinger. Oh, right to the backstop. And the runners will move up.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
LeMahieu at third. Dominguez at second with 2 gone. Next pitch is
2-0.
outside. Aaron Judge hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat, and they'd love to give him a shot here.
Fouled off. He was late. Two outs, 2 in scoring position, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one to first. He'll do it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here at Great American Ballpark, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now here is Tyler Stevenson. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. That one ripped. Out of here. has gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 16-11. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. JT Brubaker won't go any further tonight. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. A new arm into the game, the righty, Jonathan Loaisiga.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Jose Trevino will hit next. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Goldie. He steps on the bag. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jake Fraley.
And here is Jake Fraley. Puts a bunt down. It's safe at first, a bunt single. Here's the third baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. And a sac bunt here. LeMahieu tosses to first, out on the sac bunt. TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. His third home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 18-11.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
So 2 away with nobody on. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. Bunts it in the air. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up here for the Yankees. All set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. That one
ball,
not
no
close.
strike.
Ball 1. And another
2-0.
ball. That
3-0.
one misses, and that's ball 3. Lifted in the air, right center field. Fraley hauls it in for the out. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. First
That's
pitch
the ball.
doesn't find the zone. Now one
2-0.
missed. The Reds up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. Pitch misses.
3-0.
And now 3-0. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
So a man at first. Now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. So they turn things over to the righty, Lyon Richardson.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
That misses the
1-0.
zone, and it's 1-0.
2-0.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And the next pitch is way outside. Late with the swing there.
Well, they've clearly been trying to work him away, and to change it up with a good pitch on the inside. Nice execution. That'll definitely keep him honest.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. First pitch,
1-0.
not close. The shortstop
2-0.
takes the ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be
3-0.
patient and take your walk here.
Runners at first and second with one gone.
Oh, yeah.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now 3-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Trevino makes the grab. And there are 2 outs.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases. So bases all loaded up. Here's DJ LeMahieu. Oh my, they're intentionally walking in a run. What's going on here?
Now batting. Left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
2 outs, bases full. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Ball 1
1-0.
there. Two outs, bases are full.
2-0 the
Outside.
count.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That's outside. And that's ball 3. Paul Goldschmidt on deck for the Yankees. And there's a foul ball. Two outs. Popped up. Encarnacion Strand. And he makes the catch. Ball game. And the Reds take this one in a blowout.
Today, this team put up video game numbers. Unbelievable, insanely impressive performance, especially in terms of the home runs they hit. Not something you see very often.
Tons of offense in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long